Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to. It's a person that has a boxing channel. He's called himself the IBLP. On YouTube, and he has a video talking about is Wilder cheating. Because of Wilder broke his hand in one of these fights, and got metal rods in his right hand. And I just wanted to talk about that. I had to do my research on that too, but you didn't have to do too much research on it, but I did it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna break it down a little bit, and I can really debunk what he just said. He's right. He do got metal rods in his right hand, and that's what's knocking people out, right? Okay, look at this. I'm gonna tell you something. I thought Deontay Wilder broke his hand when he's fight Stavern. You know what I'm saying? One of these fights, but it was Chris Arreola. You know what I'm saying? That's when he broke his hand and got the metal rods put in his right hand, right? So that was like in 2016. It's 2019, right? So, but that's when he got the metal rods put in it, and then now that's why he's still knocking people out, right? But watch this. This say, forget about these fights right here: Luis Ortiz, Dominic Brazil, Tyson Fury, Luis Ortiz, the first fight. Just forget about these fights, right? The 37th fight, right? Chris Arreola. Just forget about that fight. Erase that fight, right? Let's see what was he knocking out people after he fought him, Arreola, when he got the metal rods put in his right hand, right? And okay. Okay, he got he got a KO, right, in the 9th round, and he got a KO in the 11th round in the 35th fight, right? Molina, the 9th round, Stavern, the 12th. Well, he didn't get a knockdown, but it went. I thought they said he kind of messed up his hand or something like that, broke his hand, right? I remember I thought it was the Stavern. He got the metal rods put in his hand. Maybe it was this fight, right? But I heard he broke his hand in the Arreola fight, Chris Arreola. But look at the knockdowns before he got the rods put in, the metal rods put in his hand, in his right hand. 4th round knockout, one round knockout. The 4th round knockout, the 1st round knockout, 1st round knockout, 2nd round knockout, 3rd round knockout, 2nd round knockout, the 1st knockout. And don't tell me like are Chris Arreola and Washington are step up with Molina and Stavern? I don't know. Malik Scott, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think they on the same. I think all these fighters, maybe in the beginning, they ain't on the same level when he fought, his first fight, and but he was still getting KO, and he's still doing that now with the metal rods in his hand. So he's talking about that's what making him have the edge over and knocking, and that's the reason why he's knocking out the people the way he's knocking them out. No, I debunked that because. Let me tell you something. If he got that metal rods put in his hand when he fought, after he fought Chris Arreola, well, I think it was in a Stavern fight, one of them fights, right? He should not. It should be. He should have. It should be going the distance or going to the 12th round or the 11th round or something like that. But it was first knockout. But when he got the metal rods put in his hand after the Stavern or even the Chris Arreola fight, he's still getting the 5th round knockout. Washington, Stavern, the 1st round knockout. Luis Ortiz, the 10th round knockout. It went. Tyson Fury went 12 rounds. Dominic Brazil went 1 round. Luis Ortiz, the 7th round. He was still doing the same thing regardless if the metal rods in his right hand or without the metal rods been in his hand. He's still knocking him out. So I debunked everything that he said about is Deontay Wilder cheating. Because he have the edge because he got the middle rod. He's saying that making a big difference. But let me tell you something. Hold on, watch this. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show y'all something else about this. Hold on for a minute. It's where the middle rods is put at, right? They was taking out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look at this. Okay. This is Boxing Ego on YouTube. Cause he got the middle rods put in his right hand.
Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent.
Okay. Watch when they put out the rods in his hand.
That was good. Look. Jimmy pins took out today. Update. We impressive. Oh my.
The pants is right here. They've been pulled out, right? They're not on his knuckle. You hit people with your knuckles, not with your, you know what I'm saying, with your hand on top of your hand. You don't hit people like that. You see what I'm saying? But he can't bend them on the impact of it. You see what I'm saying? So what is he talking about? The IBFP, the International Boxing Fans Broadcast, whatever you want to call it. He's talking about because of these rods and stuff like that. That's the reason why he's knocking out people, because he thinks that the rods is having an effect. It's not having an effect on it. Because his knuckles is right here. That's when you knock out people, with the knuckles. And they put padding on it to it. I mean, look with the the wrapping and stuff like that, make it a little bit hard. It's just he's quick. When you got quick equals power. He hits so hard he bends these rods. You see what I'm saying? Because of the impact, not because the rods is really hitting the people in the face well or to the body. You know what I'm saying? So what is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to make people thinking at the same time. He got people over there who probably don't like Deontay Wilder. At the same time, if you do your research, and matter of fact, you could debunk all that. You could just ask. You could just say to yourself, "Well, let me see when did he get those metal rods put in his hand?" Now, if he got those metal rods put in his hand before he even fought at all, then you might have a point. But you will say, where is the metal rods put at in his hand? It is on his knuckles, whatever around his knuckles or something like that. But it's up here. You see what I'm saying? It's right here. You don't hit people right here. So, so I debunked all that what he's talking about. So, no, Deontay Wilder's not cheating. And then on top of that, he's showing you where the middle rods has been taken out of his hand. If he was cheating, he'll be like, no, don't let nobody know about this. He probably wouldn't let nobody know he getting surgery or whatever and all that. He didn't let anybody know that he had surgery or whatever. He had that stuff implanted in his hand. So he's, that's what nobody's not talking about but him and me. I mean the IBLP and me, because I had to debunk what he's talking about. Go and look at his record. You see, he's knocking out people before he had those rods in his hand, and he's knocking them out with the rods in his hand. It don't matter. So all what he's saying, he's trying to make people think and make people saying that he's cheating. No, those are people I don't like Deontay Wilder at all anyway. So, but what y'all think about what he's trying to get at? And I might leave his link. I don't know. But his name is IBLP International Fans Broadcast. You know what I'm saying? He says is Wilder cheating. So so what y'all think about it? Do you think Wilder's cheating? Do you think you think because he got the metal rods planted in his right hand, is it helping him knocking out people or what? I just debunked him. I showed his record, what he was doing before the metal rods. So So what y'all think? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above Little Belt. Bye bye.